Hey everybody, I'm going to do a review here of one of my favorite knives. It's a Spyderco C27 Jess horn. It was the first collaboration between Mr. Horn and Spyderco. This knife was made in 1994 in limited numbers. I believe it was 1,200 pieces. 600 plain edge, 600 serrated edge. So, it's a beautiful, beautiful knife. And there's a lot of unique features on this knife that you're not going to find on any other Spyderco. First of all, you notice there's no hole. The knife designer Jess Horn was not very fond of Spyderco's holes. So if he was going to make a knife for Spyderco, he was going to have it his own way. And well, I got to agree with him. This is a beautiful knife. See that? Instead of a hole, there's a trapezoidal indentation in both sides of the blade there. Very, very, very cool. It's still one-handed. You can still open it one-handed. So, but no hole. So that's the first thing. And you'll notice there's no hump in the blade too, caused by the hole. So, it resembles a steak knife actually. But you'll see those serrations. Look at those serrations. Those are very, very, very odd. Looks more like a steak knife, don't it? The handle made out of jig bone. And the bone is actually from the jawbone of a cow, so knife weighs 2.4 ounces altogether. Overall length of 6 inches. Cutting edge is 2 5/8 inches. Beautiful, beautiful knife. I'll just let you look at it for a minute. It's all pen design, so it's not adjustable, but of course it's Spyderco quality. It's not coming loose. Just look at that beautiful machining. That clip, beautiful clip. Steel is ATS 34. I don't know if you can read that, probably not. It's an older knife steel. At least it's still in use today, but not on many Spyderco knives. The blade has Jess Horn etched in it. And this knife right here was the knife that I've been looking for forever, since I got into Spyderco, because, you know, first started collecting knives. Case knives, colonial, Schrade, you know, those are the knives I collected. And then, you know, you get further into collecting and using knives, and you find out, hey, there's all kinds of tactical knives and one-handed opening knives and whatnot. So I never strayed from the old traditional designs. And so what better knife to pursue than a Spyderco knife made in the traditional sense? And this was found with the help of a few forum members, Spyderco forum members. And I got a pretty decent price on it. Retail, when this came out, was insane. I believe it was $350, $399. Very, very expensive. I paid about half that, brand new. So I got a good deal, I think, for a knife that doesn't come along too often, and that I've been looking for a long time. So I never carry it. I don't think I ever will. There's no reason to. I've got so many other knives I can use. This is more of just something to look at, something to play with, something to admire. Look at that jig bone. Beautiful. Beautiful knife. Now they did make a 25th anniversary Delica that had jig bone, Damascus bolsters, Damascus blade, but that's even more hard to find. So, but this knife is still unique in the only the only knife that has no opening hole, and those serrations are unique to this knife. So this knife's got a lot of one-timers on it. Beautiful, beautiful knife. Now Jess Horn did make a few, I'm not going to say lower end, but easier on the pocketbook design knives. He made some micarta handled knives, and there's some FRN knives also that came around later on, 96, 97, 2000. So he wanted people to be able to use his knives, and he thought that this knife was just too expensive and too custom, should I say, to be used. So he made a few FRN knives with the hole, so people would actually use it. So, and I've got one of those, and I'll show you guys later on. I've got a Sprint Run Burgundy Jess Horn from 2001 that I'll show coming up. I just wanted to show this one off. This is one of my favorite knives here. So that's that. And y'all take care. Have a good one.